All right. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to move that because it's blocking you. Oh man.
We'll put it up underneath the seat. Yeah, good. Yep.
Alrighty, so we are back with our next guest, and you've also seen him on the channel already. We have Gumby with Texas Speed Lab Performance, and
Thank you.
His oldest son,
Cody.
So we have, and another special thing, not only is it a father-son duo, but Cody, it's your first off-road event.
Yes, sir, it is.
That
It's
is
the first
awesome.
time.
I know you're stationed out of
Fort Cavazos.
Fort Cavazos,
Out and clean, yeah.
so it's a little bit of a family union, and everyone's here to have a great time. But Gumby, can you tell us a little bit about the truck you're driving today?
2014 F-150 Super Cab, 6.5 foot bed. It's got Raptor suspension, little extra stuff, RPG uppers, Devers leaf springs, Fox shocks, usual stuff. Some raceline wheels, 35-inch tires, McNeil fenders that didn't last a day.
That he built from the ground up.
Well,
Yeah.
We'll explain that.
Yeah.
Here in a little bit.
We'll get to those injuries here in a little while.
Oh yeah, because I think we're both still feeling it.
We are. How's that chip of tooth there?
Oh, it's rubbing against my tongue every time I talk.
Yep.
So
That's the Gumby weight loss program.
there you go.
Welcome to the gym, buddy.
Weight reduction.
Weight reduction.
What did you think of Domo?
I like it. It needs some improvement, but it's our first time out. Like, this is our first big outing. I think we had 45 trucks today. I think is what it was.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
It was a lot more than they sold out of the wristbands. For those of you who can see, are you part of the crew? Got a wristband? So they sold out of wristbands. So more than what they expected to show up, and this was the first time. It's the same thing when we went to Rally Ready, and the jumps were harsh, and the turns were not quite there. Same thing when we went to Cycle Ranch, and the jumps were harsh, and the turns were sketchy, and it's the first time. But this place has, like Eagle Canyon Raceway, same thing with theirs, where they've come a long way as they've had time to, they put on a school, so they literally get to see it all the time. So as their input is in here, and as we put our input, it's going to grow fast. They have so much room here to expand out and make this the place for certain parts of, like your truck, where, you're almost at the point of tuning and not just, I have parts that I bolted on. You're right there of getting to the point to where you need to actually start thinking about, okay, I need my shocks tuned like this because I drive like this. I do short course. I need my stuff to do this. These parts I need for this. It's as you get to there, and as other people come to different places, you'll have DOMO, and they can, cater to a certain build type. There we go. But then you also have, it's good enough to where you have, as they come out and we're right outside of base, I think that's a huge market that hasn't even been tapped yet. Soldiers are off on the weekends. If you give them something to do on the weekend, yes, especially if you can make it affordable. If they can come out in a group of 10 guys and come out and it's $20 a piece, and they can come out all day, then you'll have every private that just got out of basic out here, because they're all broke. Like, I know I was a private. I was broke. It's just part of it.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, well, we're not all EOD. We don't have that. Well, I had hazard pay because I was airborne, but, I was kind of special.
You could not pay me enough to jump out of a perfectly good airplane.
You land with
that
something.
is what I am saying. You cannot pay me enough to get me out of a perfectly good airplane in the air.
Have you landed with some of them pilots? I'll take my chances on my 2 feet, okay?
I would rather blow something up than jump out of a plane.
I did 800 feet. I lawn darted. Yeah. Okay, and that's still better than landing with one of them pilots. Okay, I'm just saying.
Rather fly Spirit Airlines.
Spirit Airlines is like
No, Delta now.
Delta now?
Yeah.
So Delta's a bad one now. Okay.
Yeah, they had a whole ass like 180 on an airway up
Oh, yeah,
north.
I saw
have a
that.
Delta flight in June. I don't want to think about that.
I fly United.
Vaya con Dios.
Sponsor
Like
us.
you did to me earlier. Like,
Yeah,
hey, you know he jinxed us.
I fly American, so
It was his fault.
To bless you all.
Oh no!
Did bless us.
Dude, we got that on video.
I remember, yeah.
I think that was on when I rode with you, though.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I
It's
forgot
still-
to turn off the
it's-
traction control.
Yeah. That was disappointing.
It was.
Yeah.
The first thing he asked me was like, how did it go? And I was like, I embarrassed myself in front of Gumby.
Yeah, because you had traction control on.
So I went on a quick little run, and then I was about to get on the track, and I realized I had all of Brody's stuff
You
in
did-
my truck.
You didn't lace up your shoes or what?
I realized I
You were-
had Brody's laptop in the
sorry.
bed of my truck.
Yeah, we're going to line up, and I thought about it, and I was like, did he take Brody's stuff out of his bed? I was like, I feel like it's gonna be dumb if I ask someone to keep my mouth shut. And then we get like a car away, and I'm like, hey, do you still have Brody's stuff in the back of your? Oh,
Uh-oh.
And that's because we took it all out because I took the R&R truck on the track. I was like, and racing for ECR, we have rookie driver.
the funny thing is, we took the truck. I went with him that time, and we're lining up, and we see Brody coming towards the truck, and we thought he was gonna ask us to get out, or he's gonna say no, or whatever. He's like, "Man, I turned around, and I thought someone took my truck. I went to get my jacket, and it was gone." He forgot.
He
that
said, I
gave
walked the line of
keys.
trucks, and he was like, did someone just take my truck? Where did he goes, I turned around, I see it in line. He goes, oh, I forgot I told him he can take it.
That's definitely something I can see Brody saying.
It was hilarious.
It a total, Homer moment.
Don't. So, Cody, this is your first off-road event, period.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on it?
After having
Expensive is what he said all day.
yeah,
Expensive.
it's definitely expensive coming out playing with some of these trucks and seeing people break things and just not really caring half the time.
Yeah,
It's one of the things you've come to accept when you start doing some of the stuff versus country boys going out to a field or some back road and you're having to get out at 2 o'clock in the morning to put a Chevy that's 2-wheel drive out in the backwoods of Arkansas while you're trying to run from the dude's parents and
The dude's parents? There's things I'm missing in life that
we were partying.
Time out. And this is the moment he knew he messed up.
All right. So, context for the story, right? We were out at this dude's hunting property up in Arkansas, and his parents didn't know, but I guess his dad checked the game cameras and saw vehicles coming in, so he called up his son. It was like, "The fuck's going on over here?" And then he told his fucking side. Dad didn't believe it, so he started driving out, and they're like, "Hey, everybody got to go." So we had to take the back road to get away from his dad, who currently had a fucking gun because there's trespassers on his property. So we started taking his back road.
easy with the language there, Army guy.
Sorry. All right. So
beep.
Yeah, right. Where's the beeps?
Oh, we have.
Oh, wait. Do it. Do it.
Oh, hold on.
Do it. Oh,
all right. So
fucking bullshit. You missed it. You missed it. Ready? Okay, keep.
all right. So we started driving out. Mind you, I'm in a Lyft Cummins on 35 with 4-wheel drive, so I'm perfectly fine out here in the mud. But the guy in front of me,
Totally sunk.
yeah,
You totally sunk.
I did.
Yeah, three-quarter ton.
Mhm.
Yeah. Weren't your tires like bald?
Not that point.
Not that point?
No.
Okay. I digress.
So we were driving this back road through the woods to get back to the main road, and his truck got stuck. So I threw my truck in the park real quick. I'm sitting here pushing this Silverado, and I'm just getting sprayed with mud. I still have the shirt. It's still stained to this day.
With mud or which side? Which side stained?
The entire front side stained with red clay. So, yeah. Lot different from
Did you
going...
Did you apply for benefits that day? Like, oh, sorry. I mean, I was thinking you were the colors. No, we can't say that. Sorry.
Where's the button?
Where's the button? I got beeped again. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. It's just a joke. Sorry.
It's just a joke.
It's just a joke.
So
I can. He's my son. I can pick on him.
Yeah, just
It
wait
came
until
from
he's
me.
going to a nursing home.
that's what I tell my dad.
Hey, miss off pisser. Go back up in your own backyard, you butt of a sitch. Damn father.
Oh, he didn't need the sensor on that one.
No.
Yeah, not say that 3 times fast.
Miss off pisser. Go back up in your own backyard, you butt of a sitch, father mucker. Miss off pisser. Go back up in your own backyard, you butt of a sitch, father mucker. Can we do it one more time? Or you got it now?
No, go ahead. I did say 3 times.
Miss off pisser.
Can you write it? So yeah, that's gonna be a lot different than running.
It was definitely a lot more fun being able to actually go out and experience it than just seeing it like online, like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, anything like that. It was so drastically different. And then being in the vehicles when people were out there just tearing it up, it was it was so much fun.
And I would say this is a great bar of truth is you don't need a truck to attend these events. You can come
Correct.
as a spectator.
Correct.
And to be completely honest with you, 99.8% of everybody that's out here is more than willing to give you a ride in their truck. They are happy to share experiences and happy to share about their truck. I mean, you can ask anyone like, "Hey, what setup are you running, or what's your exhaust, or what's this?" And you'll get into a 15-20 minute conversation about things you didn't even ask about, but it's just
you
like
got off easy if you're talking 15 or 20
Yeah,
minutes.
you-
Once you
you
get
did.
any of us started,
no, we'll be under the truck laying down, and it's like this and this and this.
look, I got these bolts.
They're titanium. Was it titanium treated purple?
I had to go to a thicker washer on this bolt because of this one time in band camp.
and this
With a
one,
clarinet.
this washer here is actually a penny because I didn't want to have to run back out to
Hey.
Home Depot.
Hey now, I feel singled out
Hey,
on that one.
well,
You can walk to a hardware store.
Say what?
You can walk to a hardware store.
Yeah, I can. I that's true. It's
You can see the video on our channel.
yeah, that's right. That's right. The video is on his channel, and yes, you can literally. You have the police station, and next to the police station is no longer a bar; it's now a crawfish place. Still serves alcohol, but that's beside the point. And then beside that is a hardware store. So that and
I
on
took
the other
a-
side is the
And I took an electric scooter to the bank. That's how close you are to the bank too. So-
you had to pass the constable's office and the sheriff's and the judge's office, courthouse to get to there. And you also had to pass the Dollar General. Yeah,
That's true, yeah.
This
It's all
is-
right there.
This
It's
is
all
our
there.
this is our little town.
You get there, buddy?
Are you all right?
Yeah, I was gonna do like his town is like this big.
Oh, he's
Oh.
so excited, man.
Oh my!
He's excited to be here.
That's the most action you've seen in years, huh? He's my son. I can do that.
Let that be his excuse.
Yes.
He was looking at me when he said it, though. Anyway,
Damn it!
But-
I feel caught. It was his fault.
what did you think of the track? I know it's more so the turns, the jumps. I know we're talking about Domo being in its infancy, but did you enjoy the 1.8 miles that you got to drive today?
I did. A couple of the turns are just added little extras in there. I know that side-by-side guys didn't like the speed bump in the middle of the curve, but for me in a truck, it added something to it. It wasn't just, I'm going to go slide around the curve like I can at 4 other tracks here in Texas. It was an added. It's not a side-by-side thing. It's not the smooth.
It's like their signature turns.
Yeah.
Like this
yeah.
is
This is
what,
Domo.
Yeah.
This isn't, one of the other tracks.
Yeah.
This is welcome to Domo.
Or even
You know-
just some back roads that are gravel you can go and slide around a corner on.
Yeah, and I think it's a good combination between like, you have the red dirt of Cycle Ranch, and you have the smooth brownish red dirt of Eagles Canyon. This is a good mix between that, and for those of you who have been to Texas Raptor Run, this is a good mix because you have rocks, and that's something that if you've never dealt with rocks and having to, in the middle of a turn, change where you're going because you saw a pile of rocks that washed out from the person before you that covered up, this table size. And those of you who can't see, I guess you can see the size of this table. All right, so a 5-foot section of rocks in the middle of your turn and you're mid-drift. Then, hey, don't forget my jacket. Okay. I'm calling you out on air here for those who don't know. Don't take my Dixon jacket.
As he has 18 of them in his closet with 14 of them unworn.
27, but no one's counting. Okay? Just
And that one's special. He carries that one with him.
yes, yeah. Hey, that's my jacket. It's a jacket. All right? I like that jacket. So, he's taking it off. It's all right. It's not the end of the world. We can continue on.
The other side of that is, like you're saying, when it comes to the off-road side, things change very, very fast out on the track. So it's not only being able to adapt and understand where you're going on the track, from a parade lap, but then understanding all of this rock, all of this dirt, everything that's there is gonna move.
Yes.
So then by the end of the day, I mean, you're hitting bumps and you're hitting, your truck's moving in ways it didn't do in the morning because
Yes.
all of it just got shifted around.
Yes. So your line on the beginning of the day could be close in. At the end of the day, could be all the way out to the edge. And then you realize that what you were avoiding in the first part of the day is a nice part at the end of the day. So as the terrain changes, it's a great way to learn your vehicle. It's a great way to learn how to react to changes in front of you in the middle of the moment. So this is stuff that, if you're out and there is a retread in the middle of the road and you're in the middle of a turn and you have to correct, and you, instead of overcorrecting, and where you're looking at me, I can see that you've done this. In the middle of a turn, you correct, and you only correct the little bit you need to miss it, and you don't end up in the ditch, and you don't even think about it until we're sitting here talking about it. And you think about, you're like, this MFer right here is retracing my steps. And I realized that my time out there has prepared me, without even knowing, of the fact that, hey, I ran into that. I've been there, done that, and now you correct it. And now instead of, you're like, now you get to sit, and you're a pro driver, deuces,
So you got to ride in your dad's truck. How was your ride along?
Given that I have been riding with him in all of his vehicles ever since I could ever remember, so far this has been one of the most fun ones, I definitely have to say. I've ridden in his Lightning that he had way back when. That's probably one of my first memories of riding with him.
Basic 1600 horsepower street truck is okay.
Basic 1600 horsepower
Casually.
street truck.
Mind you,
Casual.
this is like mid-2000s as well.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, fastest
That's
Coyote
still
powered
more
truck.
than my truck, Sal's truck, and Joey's Cobalt put together, and the Crown Vic.
That's more than, back then 500 horsepower was, everybody was like, oh my God, it's got 500 horsepower.
So I broke him in on the fastest Coyote powered truck in the world for 8.5 years. That was,
The green one.
yes, green and black,
And
Gen 1 Lightning.
and then he wonders why all of his kids have speeding tickets.
Oh well, that's fair. But
Trinity doesn't. And she has one of the fastest vehicles. She has a go-kart.
No, she had to get out of jail free card with you when she got pulled over by a sheriff street racing in a turboed Fiat 500.
No comment.
You just got
episode.
called out.
Cut the episode.
I don't. Yeah, I'm looking at you to save me. I told you.
Just save me, please.
Why? You've been so quiet. Like why? We'll change the subject real fast.
All right.
Yes, officer, this one right here.
All right. So
racing.
So two things from today that, as an outsider, finally looking in, even as a spectator, whenever like I would go up to someone's truck that I saw that was like, damn, I'd want to ride in that. Sorry for the,
Where's the beep?
they were like, oh yeah, dude, totally. Like, let's go for, let's go for a ride. And then you're sitting there, you're like, oh my gosh, this is like almost life-changing at this point, right? After being around drag racing, legal street racing, being around tracks and go-karts, you know, everything under the sun that has a motor.
Mexico.
I was in Mexico, thank you.
Yeah. We've been there.
Mexican street racing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Also known as
Be on the highway every time. But no, it's a great, and the other funny part is something you don't really take into account until you actually sit, like you were saying, you sit and think about it. This is a complete stranger that you got into a high-powered vehicle to do one specific thing, and you're like, you know, I didn't really think about it until we're done, but my life was in your hands, like this entire time.
oh, that's me every day.
Which, well, that's true, yeah.
The army wouldn't like that.
The which
We don't talk about those things.
which
He
would
was talking about a video
I was
game.
properly strapped
He was talking
in
about a video game.
with proper
This
PPE.
is a video game.
Safe.
hypothetically.
Hey, well, y'all can't see it here because I don't know how they edited this out, the camera angle. There's literally a sim
Oh, it's right behind
set
Sal.
up. Right.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you can kind of see it behind Sal. Oh, yeah. Hey, all right. So
it's on
Noah's
wheels.
coming around to
You're
pan
just gonna get you're just
camera.
gonna get me on camera. Hold on.
As he's limping from,
as he's got the gangster limp going on. Look. Whole sim. So they have the Domo Future Racetrack, which you can see. So you see on the, looks like a Jaguar, for those who haven't seen it already. But this is the Domo track you see in the background. So they have a sim race of their future track set up. It
It doesn't even exist yet, and they already have a sim.
the amount of gangster that is hard to explain for those in not the, you know, in the world of cars and automotive is, you know, it's hard to explain.
Mhm.
On, you can have your whole track on your own video game and you ain't even built the track yet.
Yep.
I need on that level.
That's crazy.
Like, and y'all saw him on the previous podcast. Oh, the man, the myth, talking about his whole track here, and he has his own video game of his track that's not even built yet. So, y'all, that's a separate podcast. Y'all can watch that one. Right now, you can. This is my podcast. Well, this is our podcast. Y'all don't count. Like, y'all don't count.
No,
You've
I
been
don't know
quiet.
who we are.
You don't count. You've been quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About this episode.
Put a black bar on that part of the
Hey, another thing that your fans can't see right now is the eat shit eyes that my wife has given me right now for talking shit.
I would care to disagree.
Yeah,
She
no.
was happy to see us.
Just
having
oh,
fun.
here she is. Here she
Here she
comes.
is.
Here she comes. Calling her out.
There she is.
See,
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm waiting to get hit. This is my wife, Chrissy.
She's
Say
the,
hi, Chrissy. Oh, he's gonna give you a mic.
Hi, everybody.
This is my passenger princess.
also a speed demon.
True story.
also a speed demon, and she's actually everybody's mom when she comes out to the track. So if any of us get hurt, she's always the first one to respond.
Yes.
And then I think after she knows that we're okay, and she's like, "Are you gonna do it again?"
No.
Damn.
Yes, we will.
That is so well quoted. That is so well quoted.
So we
You can turn red now. It's okay.
But mostly because you'll be seeing some photos and videos of my run with Gumby. He had the camera for when I drove with him, and I forgot to turn off traction control, so it was very disappointing because I couldn't slide. Every time I wanted to slide, it was just cutting power and not letting me do what I wanted to do.
Hey, you want me to admit something to you right now?
Huh?
You want me to admit something to you right now?
All right.
His first ride in my truck was with traction control on. I did it too. Advanced track was on too. Like the whole thing. I didn't turn it off.
It gets us
but
off.
But it was okay. Like so his first ride was in safety mode. Just like you took me on safety mode. And I appreciate that.
And then you took safety mode off.
and we are still feeling it. You're a little lighter.
Yeah.
You know, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we
I could help.
And one thing I do want to clarify is there was no bad influence. There was no. I wasn't telling him to go. He wasn't saying nothing. We were silent almost the entire time,
except in the air.
Up until we hit midair, and I heard Gumby say, "Uh-oh."
Uh-oh.
And this is where I get back to the my life is in your hands. What do you mean, uh-oh? we are midair right now, and there's nothing else we can do.
No, see, y'all should have been outside of, like, we're outside watching, and can I show the clip so, like, they can actually hear? Okay.
Yeah.
My stepmom, Chrissy, had some very colorful things to say.
In context, she likes to yell at me at the most inopportune times.
You can play it on the mic.
All right.
God damn it, he just cracked them motherfucking fingers.
That went through the mic so well. So, needless to say, she likes to yell at me at the most, like, during rodeo.
Can you send me that, by the way?
Oh, I got you. I also got a clip of one of your jumps, too.
Oh, okay. Was it good or was it bad?
I think it was your traction control one.
Oh, is that
Is Chrissy yelling at the same time? Probably not, because it's not me. She likes to yell at me, usually while I'm in the air.
Nah, it was a weak jump. It was weak.
That's okay.
But he did.
I feel called out.
But when he had that no traction control jump, he really just accordioned that skid plate. Very impressive, I must say.
Oh, yeah. And I'll send,
Yeah, I got pictures too, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's also what our spine looked like when we we hit the ground.
I for those of you wondering why I keep sipping over and over and over again. Oh, hey, look.
Yeah.
I have the pose. This is with Noah's dirt and my skid plate. A little more. Little more.
Back it out
a little less. There you go. That's good enough.
Yeah.
So
you can also throw it over.
You can see my right hand, that little accordion looking thing. That is a skid plate from. That is a Raptor skid plate.
Was a skid
plate.
You know, it did its job.
It did.
It did its job. It did what it's supposed to do.
As I played Don't Stop Believing in the background.
Yeah.
Oh. Really?
But the main thing on that one, we've once on impact, I guess I had my mouth open because I chomped down pretty hard, and this bottom tooth,
I don't think
right here, it's like my crooked one. So those of y'all that already know that my teeth are crooked, the crooked one like uppercutted my upper teeth, and it didn't win.
I have to disagree that having your mouth open as you go down is great. I'm here for you, baby. Come on and ride again.
Which one was that?
Yes.
We don't have headphones.
He had this the whole time. He's been holding out. How many podcasts is this? And I've never heard that before. I know I have watched.
The first one we had we were just playing with all the buttons.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
this is new. So
that's new.
We've only had this for maybe
What sound was that, though?
two or
what
three
is that
episodes.
one? Oh, he has another button, ladies and gentlemen. Oh,
that's the noise they made when they landed.
Oh, that's when we landed.
true story. That's
The scream. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It was a scream, and then it was I missed my seats in my Bronco.
Yes.
Speaking of which,
I almost passed out.
I am the only child of 4 that has not ridden in his Bronco yet.
I also have not ridden in his Bronco because it breaks before I can get in.
The 3 times.
The three times that we've seen it, you're like, yeah, we'll get in for a ride, and it's usually
like
right after
the next one.
Yeah,
My niece has been in the Bronco before me.
She's driven the Bronco.
before you.
My point.
Your sister's driven the Bronco. Off-road.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
sent me the photos.
Yeah. And the video.
Mhm.
There's video too.
With Kyrene sitting in your lap, driving around.
No. Like your sister has driven it.
Oh, I'm aware.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're.
And your brother too.
Oh, I've known that.
Okay.
I will say my mom has never ridden with me off road, but I drove the F-150, and my mom would admit me that's the first time she ever like went on track with me. And she's like, "Did you drive this bad with your dad?" And I was like, "No, worse. I drive way worse. This is me on easy mode right now."
For the record, when I'm driving on the road, people will fall asleep while I drive because I'm way too safe on the roads because I don't want to get hit again.
Right.
That's and the lesson of today: safety. You know, when you're on the roads, be safe.
That's right.
When you're off road,
lesson.
just hit it as hard as you're okay with getting hit. So
Fair. That's fair.
it's fair.
Yeah.
So, but thank y'all for sitting down with us, and
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, anytime. The door's always open.
Yeah.
Joe, any questions?
Now
good.
you bring it again. Now, okay. All right. Do you have some words now? Like we literally have gone a whole podcast. And you've said like 10 words.
Okay, I'm gonna say why I haven't talked. I'm sick right now, and my voice is like super strained, so it hurts to talk.
Oh, I thought you were just being sexy with us.
A little bit.
You being the mysterious type.
Right? Like that's what I thought. I thought he was just trying to be that like
That dark,
quiet.
mysterious guy.
Right.
That's me every.
I mean, I was getting a little attracted. You know, maybe I need to move over a seat.
no,
Next time I'll know.
pants are getting a little tight.
Oh, damn.
Not for him.
Oh,
Okay.
helicopter.
No.
What?
Any questions for us, guys?
How long have you been doing this?
Yeah.
2 years.
Going
for
on
this.
2 years. Yeah, for the podcast.
May 4th will be 2 years.
Nice.
I got.
May the 4th be with you.
I have one for our because I'm often left out, which not with you, but how many of our viewers watch anime? And what anime do you watch? What's your favorite?
One Piece.
My man.
That's what I'm saying.
I got through 200 episodes in a week.
Your favorite
I
anime?
would say it took me about a year to catch up, but I took like a month off, and it was like every once in a while. But it was
You took a
worth
month
it.
off for anime?
Yeah.
That's,
Well, no.
give me some right there.
Wait, no, that's not.
No, he took a month off of
One
anime.
Piece.
Oh,
I took a month off One Piece to catch up on the others, to catch up on other ones, but I caught up in a
okay.
year.
I thought you like took a month off just to catch up on
no.
anime. Oh, I took that wrong. Yeah, give me my knuckles back. Like right now, solo leveling is it? Have you?
Yeah,
Speaking of that, I'm calling Noah out.
He hasn't.
I told him I'm waiting for you to ask me that.
Yeah,
Have I seen season 2 yet?
are you at least caught up? No?
I've been caught up. My thing was I was watching season 1 with my mom, so
Right,
she's
see?
caught up now.
So see, all right. So for those of you out there, does your mom watch anime with you? Like he is like
Hell no.
That is one of the most legit. Yes. Aha. That is awesome to have that kind of relationship. You can do that. Like I'm envious. Like my mom would never even know.
A little bit of the funny thing is like
She won't even watch a TikTok of anime. Like it's just
my dad won't watch it, and he's like, "No, I'm not gonna watch that crap." But then he ends up standing at the corner of the TV, and then we're like, "Hey, Dad, you want to sit down?" He's like, "No, I'm not gonna watch this crap. I'm just." I go, "You're just what interested in the story?" So of course, like my mom will wait for like the reason people like anime.
yeah.
And then she'll call my dad so he can see that
The
one thing.
content.
And then he's like, "Okay, I'm going back to my room." And then after that, it's over. But yeah, we've seen
Tell
we
him to watch
actually
High School DxD.
my mom wants to see that one. And
Really?
I told her, I'm like,
Do not watch that with her.
I'm not gonna watch it with
Oh.
you. And she's like, well, why not? And I'm like, well, because it's a good story. I was like, but you'll never believe me. You'll
legitimately
never
good
believe
story.
me.
The plot.
There you go.
That's the word I was looking for. I was thinking content. It's the plot.
Plot.
For those of you who know anime and what plot is, yes, we approve. Everybody at this table approve. And for those,
Where did I get? He's like, where did I get roped in?
Where did I get it? So, but the
don't act like you don't.
so with the no, he was doing.
I have seen what you watch,
What?
and I am disturbed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
we'll just leave that. in.
Yeah, no, we're gonna need the beat for an
I-
entire
I-
anime watch list.
Look, like I watch.
I think we all need that.
Like I watch. I am all about the new animes that come out, and you watch the new episodes as they come out,
Mhm.
and like I just watch all of them. I'm
And I
game.
agree. I agree.
It is
I mean,
my escape. It's the furthest away from cars that I get, and it is literally my shut off at the end of the night.
Mhm.
Because if I go straight from cars to bed, I'm up all night thinking about,
What about
Did we
this?
tighten
And what
this?
about that? Yep.
you know, what do I need to order tomorrow? How much money is left in this build? What horsepower are we going to make on this combination? You know, did we put all the tire pressures the same on this vehicle?
So then that tells me what matching anime tattoo me and you gonna get? Bleach.
Don't. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see.
Yeah, I got Ichigo socks
Yes.
from Bleach.
No,
There you go. Now you can see his head.
I can only move so much.
No, I had you perfect right there.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah, you had the camera perfect. You're gonna roll me over.
You ain't gonna fall.
So like when it comes to the anime stuff, my brother, my mom, and myself all have the from Full Metal Alchemist, the serpent and cross.
Have you seen the solo leveling shirts that have the little cartooned like tank and egress
I have.
and yeah,
Sounds like that's what we're getting tattooed.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, but first,
I gotta
have
watch
to,
it.
with my sister. Yeah, first you have to watch it.
Yep.
My sister, we're gonna get Ichigo and Nail. Those of you who know who Nail is, before she goes into her older form.
Yeah.
With Nail,
I like that.
I have to get all that on my calf, and then we can that's my next one. I'm already signed up for that, like for the last 10 years.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm a slacker.
Real quick hot take. Tattoos have gotten super overpriced recently. Just saying.
I think everything's gotten overpriced recently.
Well, tattoos especially.
Well, yeah. I mean, at that rate, it's just labor, and everybody wants to get paid more. It's unfortunately, yeah. We can't fight it, and people are still paying the prices, so they're going to be charged.
Yeah.
It's a commodity. Yeah.
So-
Have you built a Raptor lately? Yeah, we were just no.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we're-
You have a Jeep, and Jeeps are cheap, and your Jeep's not here.
Not that
We'll
one.
just leave that. Yeah. Oh no, all Jeeps are cheap compared to a Raptor. Have you seen Raptor tax? Corvettes ain't got shit on us. All right. You forgot to. Hey, where's my beep? Beep. Come on. Thank you.
Thank you.
Better
Your-
late than never.
Your favorite anime?
Jujutsu Kaisen?
Oh, valid.
And I should say that's the only one that he's actually sat and watched.
Really?
Didn't you watch Donadon? Or not yet?
No.
Oh no, that
You-
one's still new.
It was good.
Which
I
one?
like that one. Donadon.
Dun dun dun.
I like that one.
Yeah, Turbo Granny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched that one with my mom too. Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
You sat through that. You haven't got through solo leveling. How about Eminence and Shadow?
I have not started that one yet.
I need to watch
You
that one
have
too.
to.
Yeah.
I haven't watched that
I
one.
need to watch this. I need to watch this.
Dude, we could have a whole podcast on anime.
We can't. We need to do another one.
Yeah, we could.
So-
We could do a whole podcast on anime.
All right. Last question. What is y'all's guilty pleasure anime you go back and watch time and time again?
Ooh.
Dude,
My Dress Up Darling.
That's a good one.
That's a
that
good.
one?
That's a solid escape.
That's
Doesn't
gonna be
pertain
the
to anything.
that's gonna be the next rap. Her and the bunny, in
Yes.
her bunny costume.
Yes.
That's gonna be the next rap on the truck.
Yeah.
So she's
Really?
she's already on the 13 placard. If you go look, she's a character that's there.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh man.
mine is
Yeah. He's digging through his phone over
He's
here.
pulling up Crunchyroll over here.
Oh my goodness.
mine's the helpful fox Sunko.
Oh yeah.
That one I like to play it just in the background, just for like sound. That I've already seen it like twice, so it's just
For me,
I know what's happening.
it's
Yeah.
Todoroki.
Oh, okay.
That's my guilty pleasure. Just because it has a good ending. I don't know.
That's true. That's true.
I don't know if it's guilty pleasure, but the one I always go back to like rewatch is Chainsaw Man.
Really?
Chainsaw Man season 1. I've watched it like 3 times through.
What do you like better, the dog or in his head? Like, do you like the chainsaw as a little
As
puppy,
Po-
or do you like it
Pochio?
as its
Well,
whole? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
How I
Have
can't
you-
remember that.
Have you read it?
Speaking of which, the new episode for Solo Leveling season 2 is out today.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
watch it tonight.
don't. Well, I've read manhwa. So do you? It's not
Have-
manga.
Have you,
It's not manga. It's manhwa. Let's get it right. Manhwa.
yeah. Have you read Chainsaw Man?
I have not read it.
Okay, then I won't say what my favorite Pochita is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're telling me I need to read it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they've already done Denji's story, and
Really?
then they're on part 2.
Oh.
So
Yeah. See, I'm way behind.
I'll
Yeah.
definitely
See, so
read it.
okay. So I actually you can ask my wife over there. She's at. I read manga on the weekends. I sit on the back porch and yeah, that's my escape. Like
there's a new one. I need to look it up. It's the trash anime. It's not trash, but
what?
there's an anime about trash that's really good. I have the first 4 volumes.
Yeah, anime about trash.
Yeah.
I'm missing that one. Okay, we have gone off on a whole nother podcast at this point.
We yeah.
We went
gone
from-
on a tangent.
You out? I think my wife's gonna walk back to the room.
I'm leaving to go home here in a little bit, so you don't want to wait.
Yeah, don't
like
go
5
nowhere,
minutes.
honey. We love you.
All
Even though we're like,
We love you.
so real quick, Domo is like 10 miles right outside of base, so
Yeah,
pretty
we're-
close.
Yeah, leave it. Hey, my son brought it back. Like
He did.
we were getting
Yeah.
way off track.
Yeah.
So
We are
live, like-
sorry for everybody who tuned in for the off-road content and we ended up in anime. We're sorry. Like it's just the way it worked.
But also, you know what you clicked on. I mean,
Yeah,
you see that
it-
logo right there.
Yeah.
So-
Like it. Yeah. It.
No, so like, as a soldier that lives on base, right? It was a 40-minute drive to get here, which compared to going to Austin, which is a minimum of an hour without traffic, and then you have Dallas at 2 hours, San Antonio 2 hours, Fort Worth also 2 hours. We'd go hour and a half. This only being 40 minutes away, and $26, right, to
I
spectate.
think it was $25.
That was 26 for me.
Was it 26?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was somewhere.
Probably
probably
It was about
tax.
26.
Yeah.
That's what I paid too.
And then you get a lunch band for like what, $15?
Yeah, like you
Eh.
come out here, spend a day, have fun. The guys here are so willing to go and give you a ride. It's almost like an extra excuse for them to just be able to go out and drive again and have fun.
Yes.
It's really what it
That's
is.
really what it is.
If we get a chance to scare a newbie, we're on. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sign me up.
Yes.
And
Speaking
then,
of which,
you know it's true.
and then I might scare myself in the process.
That's right.
No, I got scared today. I ain't gonna lie. There was a couple times I was holding on to either.
That was a
like,
side by side, right?
Oh yeah, the side by side scared the life out of me.
No, I think that was Corey.
I don't remember his name.
Okay.
It was
It was a cool-
it was Corey and Weston that were
Yeah.
running.
But Weston
side-by-sides.
broke the inside of a wheel today
He did.
before he was going to take
Yeah.
for his ride.
Gotcha.
I
That's-
rode on the other side by
now,
side.
now you know how I feel when the Bronco breaks before I
Hey,
can,
yeah.
before I
Yeah,
can run.
but we hit that last jump at 70 miles an hour.
Ooh.
I don't.
Yeah.
Hey,
I was
I'm pretty
terrified.
sure we were like between 64 and 68. I don't know which number we were at when we jumped.
Mhm.
It was wrong. Okay, just hindsight 2020. We won't do that again
Yeah.
unless we're in the Bronco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think airbags would have gone off on my truck if I hit that like
Yeah,
that.
or the seats would break again.
Or we just go
again.
through the floor.
It will fix.
Again,
So
he broke the seats.
I broke the seats once already. They're
Yeah.
broken currently.
That's
He-
impressive.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
He has gone off the road. Okay, he has gone off the off-road. So he's a double off-road. He is a Jeff Fafa
Oh yeah,
of the
off-road
cancel
step in
out?
right there.
what?
Doesn't that cancel out?
No,
No.
he was off the off-road. So
But
if
he's
you
still
go
off-roading.
you have off-road.
There's no more off from that. It's just
Oh, there was.
No,
There-
that's just
there
true
was,
off-roading at that point.
you would go from off-road to on the side. But I think Everybody here is really trying to go home.
oh,
We
yeah.
are totally keeping people here.
We're getting the watch.
The clock?
Yeah. We gotta.
And we will see you guys next time. Thank y'all for joining us.
Thanks for
and
having
thanks
us.
for watching. We'll continue this
RaptorStrike.
another day.
Remember, be cool, stay humble. We'll see you next time.
And stay safe always.
Yes. Thanks, guys.